Now, you worked with Roger Corman, and everyone has a great Roger Corman story. What kind of experiences did you have with him?
You know, the thing, there's so many things. I mean, the spirit on a Roger Corman set is a unique thing. You really, if you have some ambition, I'm literally, when I was the guy, the third assistant director or something, I went out and was picking up shots with the star, because we were behind schedule, and I noticed there was an extra camera, and if you drop a shot in a Roger Corman movie, it's out of the movie. I told the director, why don't I just take the actor in the car and I'll go do that little scene over here? And he said, yeah, please hurry, you know. I mean, there's a tremendous kind of guerrilla warfare filmmaking out there, not just by Roger, the other companies as well. But what's terrific is they give you a chance. They give new people a chance. They have to, because they're not paying much money. It's a terrific way to work your way into the business.
Now let's skip forward to back to school. I spoke with Rodney Dangerfield one time. He told me there was some difficulty in selling that film, and what they had to do was film one scene or shoot a scene and then show it to some distributors. Is that the way it happened?
Back to School was 1986, and I don't remember that particular incident. I'm sure it took place, but all I remember was being in a screen room with Mike Medavoy and him smoking a cigar going, "Is it funny, Russell? Is it funny?" And me saying, "Yes! It's hysterical if you don't treat it like business." You know, the Back to School was fun, and it was fun reinventing Rodney as the rich guy going to college. So, truthfully, he's a little bit of comedy history, and sitting around between takes with Rodney talking about Lenny Bruce and Ed Sullivan. I mean, that was an amazing experience.
Now, turning to The Mask, I remember when I first saw the poster and the face, and I thought, you know, I wondered, is this a drama or a comedy? And that face could go borderline either way, like horrifying or incredibly funny. How much corporate input went into what the final look would be?
But, you know, they let me do what I wanted, because I had reinvented the Elm Street formula for them very successfully. I got to say that Bob Shea and Mike DeLuca and the folks at New Line really gave me some rope on this show. They were particularly concerned about the dancing. They were a little worried about that. But I got to design it. It's the movie I intended to make, no excuses. However it does, it was my best shot, and I got my first choice, which was Jim Carrey. I mean, I'd known I wanted to work with him for quite a while. So it was an unusual charm project for me, because I really got to do what I wanted to with it.
You know, one final question, like you know that this dog is like stealing scenes left and right.
Dogs were born to steal scenes, sir.
Now, how intricate was the process of finding a dog for this movie?
You know, it was intricate. In fact, it became a huge issue. My producer was ready to kill me because I kept breeding dogs. I knew I hadn't found the perfect dog yet. I read them like they're actors, and I treat them like they're actors. And one of the reasons the dog comes across well is I direct them like they're actors. I've had dogs around me all my life, and I know that they have an attitude and an opinion, and there's a way to show that on screen. So Milo, as Jim's sidekick and dog, is constantly letting us know how he feels about Jim's activities, and I think that makes him an important part of the cast.